Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening. Welcome back to Conker on a Saturday night. A few minutes late, I had some running repairs. I managed to whack my arm against something and it's only 28 stitches, splint, crutches, obviously. No, actually, it's a bit of a plaster, but I seem to be I'm at the age, I think, now where the skin is more friable, according to Mrs. H anyway, which means basically you're getting old and your skin's wearing out. Be down the bones before much longer. Bit sore, never mind. Welcome, Saturday night. Sorry I missed you last week. We had, and I know I've probably may have said, I understood at one stage that Taro was coming on last Saturday, so decided to pull back, obviously, in deference to him. And so we ended up inviting some friends over that we normally cruise with. And there was, I don't know, 7 or 8 of us. We all sat down for a meal and I cooked the dinner. We had a lovely time. I did pop in just to say everything went well. And I did look at some of the goings on the Sunday morning. Although, to be fair, I was a bit tired. If you know what I mean. There goes a dog. Anyway, I'm glad everybody enjoyed themselves. That's the main thing. So, what are we up to? Well, no doubt most of you in the UK at least know we are enjoying some beautiful weather. We really are very lucky. It's a bank holiday weekend. It's probably the first bank holiday weekend where it's not going to rain. Touch wood, at least. It's absolutely glorious. It's in sort of the early 20s, bright sunshine, not a cloud in the sky, not windy. We've eaten outside along with a lot of other people, no doubt, done the same. And yeah, it's wonderful. So what have I been up to this week? Well, I suppose the highlight of the week will be driving all the way to Bognor Regis to see His Majesty King Mick, or sometimes known Mick Mowers, who I took up my steel chainsaw that I rebuilt completely, actually. But I had lots of problems getting it to tune, getting it to start. Or if I got it to start, it would run properly and all the rest of that good stuff. So I took a trip up there and it's all, with a couple of pasties. Tell you what, these trips costed me a fortune in pasties. And we settled down. For the first sort of hour or two, we messed around with a mower. And I know there's several of the guys that were on the WhatsApp group trying to join in. And I think we wound them up a bit by putting them. We muted ourselves. Anyway, so what was wrong with the chainsaw? As I said, I put brand new barrel piston rings on it, main seals. What else I put on there? Obviously, plug, air filter, oil pump, oil pipe, filter, chain. I basically rebuilt the damn thing. And I did get it going, and 1 or 2 guys were listening to it and made some suggestions on what was going on. Anyway, long story short, so Mick took it apart, and I did take up a spare carburetor I'd already bought. And it transpires that the gasket I'd fitted didn't have a hole where the input, or whatever it's called, impulse hole, could then prime the carburetor. So oops. Although looking back, I wonder if even there should even be a gasket on there, but that's another story. Took it outside, and lo and behold, it started up, ran beautifully with the spare carb. The spare carb I took with me. It didn't even need adjusting, apart from the idle speed. It was just a little bit too slow. And Mick was explaining to me about how the chain should just chatter. Anyway, it's done, and it runs. So now it's sat in the garage. I start it 4 days on the trot. If it starts and runs on 4 days, there's really no reason why it won't. That's going on the market, and hopefully I might get some of my money back. The other thing is, a guy's contacted me only this morning with this other mower. I have this 17-inch Atco that I was given, and the lady said, I've got to put it in the scrapyard. Do what with it as you want. Anyway, I ended up with, again, same old story, carb clean, spark plug, air filter, oil, and it runs really, really well. And if one or two of you may well remember this, that there's a video out when I took it again to Mick, where it was hunting, and it transpired all it was the mixture screw and needed to come out about 3/4 of a turn. Lesson learned. You may well ask me, what's this all about? Rob Small Engines, who sent me this T-shirt. Well, Rob, a great friend of ours, in the general population of engines and mowers and stuff. A lovely guy, and knows a lot, and very good with two-strokes, funny enough, who sadly, some irks, and I use that word carefully, irks, low lives, call them what you want, decided to pay him a visit one night, and he stole all his tools and his equipment. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that to me is the lowest of the low, to steal a man's tools. Is it not necessarily his livelihood, but his interest, his hobby, and earning a few bob. And a few of us have managed to, help him out a little bit. But we haven't seen him for a while, and it'd be lovely to see him come back. Hence the reason, Rob, if you are going to watch tonight, your T-shirt, mate, in honor of you, come on in, have a chat with us, mate. It'd be lovely to see you. And in fact, here's an advert. Anybody else likes to send me a T-shirt with their name on it, I'll wear it. 3XL. Okay, it gives me room to move. So what else? Let's have a look. See, so yeah, working as always in the doctor's surgery, enjoying the company of the great the patients. I'm in the wrong job. I really am. I really am. But apart from that, to be frank, not a lot's going on. I've tidied up the workshop now. Hopefully this other mower is going to be sold on Monday, and we might get up into the what we grandly call it the summer house. Is something tacked on the back of the garage. Get in there and tidy it up a little bit, because the squirrels get in there with all their hiding all their nuts and other things. I'm sure we probably got mice in there and God knows what else. So it'll be good to get in there, have a good old clear out. So that's what we've been up to. And again, apologies for being a little bit late, but call that is stinging, I can tell you. Let's have a look, see who's in the comments. There's 31 people. Would you believe there's 31 people watching this silly old sod talk nonsense as always? And let's see who we've got on it, shall we? So, Henry, Phil, see you soon, mate. I can see you came in almost as soon as I posted the StreamYard. Great to see you, mate. Looking forward to having a yap this afternoon with you. DNR Small Engines Repair. Good evening, Dave. Hope you're well, my friend. He's saying hello to Henry, and Henry's saying hello back, as you would. Guy is playing with his tools. Hello, mate. How are you? Hope you're well. I've been watching one or two of your videos, and your editing skills is becoming pretty impressive, to be honest with you, mate. Way beyond my experience. All I can see is I've got my on air thing that's supposed to light up, and I keep forgetting to plug it in. There's what else? Blood monitor over there. All the joys of getting old, I tell you. Okay, so yeah, so he's saying hello to everybody else. John Clem, good evening, John. Hope you're well, my friend. I'm hoping that your very good lady wife is successful in her. She's trying to get to be a coroner, I believe, of your area. I do wish and hope she goes well with that, mate, as we all do. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. Mac 10's here. Good evening, Mac. Hope you're well, my friend. Guy's still playing with his tools. Klaus is here. Hobby Motor. Hello, Klaus. We had a little chat earlier on this afternoon. Interested, mate. Very clever man. Don't want to embarrass you, mate, but you're a very clever chap. A pleasure to know, quite frankly, as is everybody, of course. Let's have a look. See, everybody's saying hello to everybody else. Guy's still playing with his tools. There we go. So we're running our way down through. Henry is looking to speak to everybody. And Ken Small Engines here. Good evening, Ken. Again, I enjoyed your beef burger this afternoon. I'll tell you what, sometimes you see some most peculiar things when you do these. Is it WhatsApp? I think it's called WhatsApp, when a group of you have a chat together and you end up watching somebody eating a cheeseburger or something. It's most peculiar. It really is. Yeah, never mind. Run repairs guy be back in a few minutes. That was me, by the way. That was me, right? I put that up because just literally a minute before I'd whacked my arm against the door. Do you know what I was doing? Getting a beer. That'll teach me. Oh, this is going to be a long stream, hobby motor. Oh dear, yeah. Well, 2 hours. We get our 2 hours. We enjoy that, and then we all move on. John's Clem saying he's back now. Good to see you, John. People playing with their toes. Right, before we go any further, let's put the link out to see if you'd like to come along and have a yap. It'd be good to see each and every one of you, because each and every one of you have got something special to offer. And that's friendship. And that's what this is all about. Right, moving on. This goes the link's just gone out for you. And I'm just making sure I don't miss anybody. Vintage engine repairs. Now, let me think. Who might be vintage engine repairs, Tom? Okay. Now, there's a guy you should sit and watch. 2 strokes. The lad knows what he's talking, and I use the word lad because I'm about 3 times his age. Highly intelligent, goes into the depths of knowledge and stuff. But he really does know all about 2 strokes. It's worth watching his stuff. And that's enough of that advertising. What about me? Like, you know, I can see he's tuned in now and giving me the thumbs up. He's probably playing around sharpening his knives or whatever, or doing something. Where are we? If I missed anybody, give us a shout. Hobby Motors just turning up. There we go. Ben's Workshop. Hello, Ben. Hope you're well, my friend. Lovely to see you. Tommy Hanlon. Good evening, Tommy. Good evening, Conker. Hello, gentlemen, he says. Uses that word carefully. Ben's Workshop saying hello to everybody else. We're halfway down now. Bill Clement. Hello, Bill. How are you, my friend? Lovely to see you as always. Come on in and have a word. Dirt Rider. Good evening, son. Dirt Rider 500. Is that the 500? Was 500cc on the motorbike? Maybe, I don't know. Perhaps you let us know. There we go. We're running our way down through now, and I'm 2/3 the way down, so we're getting there. If I miss you, please shout out, and I'll make sure I give you a shout out. And then by all means, you pop in and come and say hello anyway. There we go. I don't think I've missed anybody. We're still going down through. We're nearly there. Mix of mowers, man. There you go. One gasket was holding him up. There you go. There's your man. He does like his pasties, and ask him about his hot sauce. German hot sauce. It's nice. Tim Jones. Hi, everybody, and hello to you as well, Tim. Good to see you, my friend. Mick saying hello to everybody else. Just send me the cash, mate. Checks in the post. Don't worry about it. Some of your money. I've not sent you the bill yet, Conker. That's all right. No problem. I've changed my address. Tim Jones saying hello to everybody else. And I think we're just about there. Just jumped up again. I haven't missed anybody. Have I? Bruce is shot. How are you, Bruce? How you doing, my friend? The good-looking dude. You and Henry, the two good-looking dudes. Apart from maybe from no, Bill, not you, mate, not you. And we're there. We got to the bottom. Oh yeah, there's Tim Jones saying hello again. And we are there. Let's bring everybody up and see where we are. Gentlemen, good evening to see you, each and every one of you. And look forward to having a yap. Let's bring up the good-looking dudes first. There you go, Bruce. How are you, my friend?
Good. Can you hear me all right?
Absolutely perfect. You're keeping well, I hope.
Yes.
Good. You're looking good, my friend.
Thank you.
Here's the other good-looking dude. Henry, how are you, my friend?
Okay. Little sad day here this week.
Oh, can we ask what the outcome's been, my friend?
I lost my pet cat.
Oh, dear, you did lose it. Eventually, it's gone, actually.
Yeah, it's about 4 days now, and she's gone.
Still
my
gone.
buddy, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Well, there's still hope, I guess. Henry might turn up. You never know.
I don't think so. She never went away before, you know.
No. Well, we all hope that she comes back for you, mate. We really do.
I hope so too.
Absolutely right. Of course you do, my friend. Tom, good evening, Tom.
Tom.
Hello.
Is it cold over there? Because you look like a bloody Eskimo.
Absolutely freezing. It's about
Yeah,
5
but it's about
degrees
28
outside.
degrees, is it, in Australia? And it's freezing.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah,
winter
it's
there.
25, yeah.
It's 25 and he's freezing.
Yeah. No, it's about 5 degrees outside.
Ken, good evening, Ken.
Hey, Luke.
What's for the T-shirt, mate? Hang on a minute. What's for this T-shirt? You on a
Advertising.
sponsor?
Well, we've had Klaus, we've had Mick. I figured give Terrell a shot. Yeah.
Okay, and Rob Small Engines. I'm hoping we'll give Rob a good shout out as well. There he goes. Here's your man. How are you doing, Klaus? What's that T-shirt saying? I am currently what?
How much shiny hands?
I'm sorry, Hank. I'm sorry. That hurts like hell.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah, this is a.
Hang on. Let's bring you up a minute.
You wear that to work, right, Klaus?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh dear.
You have got the black version of that shirt.
Hi, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
How you doing, my
Tom,
friend?
Kenny, Bruce, Hank.
Hey.
Good.
They're all
Phil.
there.
Good to see you
And
all.
we've got Gary here as well, which is great.
Hey.
How you
Hey,
doing?
Gary.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep my microphone low because I know I always have feedback issues. Just figured I'd say hi. How you guys? I'm just doing a push mower today. How you
Okay.
doing there, Conker?
All right.
Yeah, we're doing really good, mate. Thank you very much indeed. Apart from running repairs, as I say, it's the joy.
Always never a dull moment, right?
Oh, tell me about it, mate. Yeah, I mean, Henry, Bruce spoke because he's a young man, but me and Henry were of a similar age. The old skin doesn't take too well to be knocked around, does it, Henry, nowadays?
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
I don't know. You're getting older when your hair in your ears is thicker than the hair on the top of your head.
Yeah, we're starting to get there.
I always say the hair on your back grows up to meet the hair on your head. There you go.
Yeah.
I was at the hair thingy dingy the other day, and the stuff she cut out was like, it's all gray. I said, "What's that?" I said, "That's your hair." I said, "It can't be.
No, that's ash blonde, mate. It's called ash blonde. It's a color.
It's a bit more ash than blonde, but yeah, it is what it is. You know, sometimes it stays on, sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't care. It has its own life. It's
But I mean, a plaster.
At least you got a mop.
I thought you'd be on the side there somewhere.
well, if it isn't Mick Mowers the moment,
Right.
that guy is always in the chat. Rap. But is he on the stream? No.
He's there somewhere, Klaus. I can tell
Yeah,
you.
but
He's there.
we sort of, we kind of want a face to look at, but no.
Oh, I'm not too sure about that.
No.
There's a limit to what you can see after your dinner.
Oh boy.
So what have you guys been up to this week then? Because as I said, we're part of enjoying the beautiful weather and a drive up to see Mick. As always, it's been fairly slow. You guys been busy?
Yeah, always. This is my crazy time.
Yep.
Making a fortune, Bruce, I guess.
No, I'm working on my own stuff.
Oh,
I was cutting the lawn with my little John Deere tractor and the PTO fell off.
Fell
that's
off.
not good. That ain't good, mate.
So it took me a while to get my act together, and then I thought something's weird. And I went out onto the lawn after I cut it with the second machine, and I found the bolt that holds the PTO on. Didn't grind it up or nothing. Anyway, it doesn't go click clunk anymore. That was video yesterday.
Yeah.
But I got it. Wait till Tuesday.
All right.
You were really lucky going over that with your another mower.
Imagine that would have gone sideways 400 miles an hour.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, that would have at least a blade, if not a bent crank, and God knows what else.
I have to ask you experts. The bolt goes through the PTO before we all start talking. And then sometimes there's a bushing on that bolt that fits inside the PTO, and sometimes there isn't. But on the John Deere, I don't think there is.
No.
Okay.
Nope. And
Looks
and 12 thousandths is the
Yeah.
separation.
If I go to 12 thousandths now, it's really hard to turn, so I backed it off to 20. And I went on to the John Deere chat just to let you know, and the John Deere gurus on the John Deere chat say 20 is fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was at 60.
Yeah, as long as the belt don't slip.
Yeah, and it gets hot.
I'm trying to work out what part we actually talking about, Bruce. Is it the part
On the
of
bottom of the tractor, the shaft of the motor sticks out.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
There's a belt, permanent pulley on that to turn the
Conker,
the transmission.
electric
Yeah.
clutch.
And then you hit the button, and the second pulley clips together and starts to turn and drives the deck.
It's like a variable speed type thing, then, really.
No, it locks. It actually
just goes on or off.
lunk. Yeah. The variable speed may happen, but that shouldn't.
Yeah. I guess it's fairly instantaneous anyway.
It goes as fast as the engine goes.
Yeah, it puts a little load. When you first pull the button, it goes, and then it comes back up to speed.
Yeah, and it's the bolt that goes up through and locked in place. It's fallen out.
Yeah, the bolt that holds that whole mechanism in. So then, like a dork, I took the PTO off, and I'm driving the lawnmower up and down the alley, and I thought, "Ooh, I wonder if that other pulley has a retainer." So I pulled it into the garage, and the other pulley had worked its way down right to the end of the shaft, one that drives the transmission. There's two.
Of course, we don't get many. We don't do many tractors over this side of the pond, Bruce. They are about obviously on some of the bigger houses and gardens, but we don't see them.
I don't work on tractors for customers anymore. I just work on my own stuff, so I don't see as many.
I wouldn't even get it into my shop anyway. I couldn't get it in there. One thing's the trike's in the way, to be honest with you, but there we go. And I've even thought seriously now, I know I've said this before, I had a conversation with Mick, and I'm really coming around to the fact that because I've got nothing in the shop to work on, I may as well get my head down and get that bit of wiring sorted out, and then maybe put it on the market and see how much money I'm going to lose, because I'm never going to make my money back, ever,
At our age, you either can't get down or you can't get back up again.
Right.
I
gave up kneeling down about 51 years ago. I now sit on one of these crawlers, they call it, like a seat forward.
I have one of those, but it always scoots up just before I lay down. Then I got the thing way over there, and I'm laying on the ground.
You got to hang on to something when you get on or off.
Guy selling solar? No way. No thank you.
Oh, yeah. Not yet. Not until they turn off the hydro.
I got full sun all day, all afternoon, everything front and back, all day. It's a perfect location for it. But you know what? He says, it's free. Nothing's free. I said, too much payback, blah, 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 blah. Oh, no, it's not. I'm like, forget it. Go on your way.
James.
Hello, gentlemen.
Holy smokes. Who's that?
Everybody
James Hayes. All righty.
How you doing?
James, what have you done to your head?
What have I done to it? I don't know. Why?
Yeah, the top of your head, you've got a quiff going there, boy.
I know. I need a
little dirt over here, James. A little dirt right here. A little dirt.
I need a bit of a trim. I can only apologize.
You're just showing off. You got hair, and the rest of us.
It looks like Bob's big boy.
So what do we owe this famous looking fella showing up?
I heard Klaus was missing me, so I thought I'd come and say hello.
I always miss you, James. Always.
We all, James, we worship the very ground you walk on.
James, you got the Bob's Big Boy going on. There you go.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Hey!
That's a good burger. That's a good burger, by the way.
There you go.
If he's not eating food, he's looking at food, eh?
Not anymore.
No?
No, I lost 40 pounds.
Get away. Well done, Ken.
Yeah, you had a dump.
Great job.
Good for you.
That's an English word, by the way, guys. It's as far as we go with that one. Look at the state of your head, James.
There you go.
Must be on vacation.
Yeah. He's taming. I've been ripping apart our parts area today to make more office space. So yeah, it's been a bit of a manual day, but it's all good. Do you guys want to see a sneaky peek?
Yes, please.
All right.
So
No,
why
it's
would
okay.
why would you need more office, James? What's the deal?
Hang on, guys. Just remember, I've got the button.
So,
You got one finger on it?
Yeah, I have.
he's got his whole fist on it.
Yeah.
You might have seen that I done a vlog on that the other day.
Yeah.
And you'll see I done a vlog on that, which is a little Manitou telehandler. But I got myself another toy.
Oh,
Nice.
Now that's
Yeah.
a tractor.
what's that? An
Yeah.
Ursus?
Was it a
Ursus?
Massey?
It's a Sammy.
Ursus.
Oh,
Sammy.
Yeah. It's a
Nice.
Sammy Explorer 80.
4-wheel
Yeah.
drive. That's a
Yeah.
nice tractor.
Yeah, so there will be a vlog coming of that soon.
You must have a
Moving
big
up in the
lawn, we'll
world.
say, James.
Yeah, you can
Hey?
put
You must have a big lawn, mate.
Yeah, well, I got bored of riding on lawnmowers, so I thought I'd have a tractor.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a gas powered or electric?
diesel.
It's electric, especially for you, Hank.
I think we're going to start using the word battery and electric swear words on this stream. You know?
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, good old diesel. Four cylinder, 80 horsepower.
Nice.
Perfect
Very
for a
nice.
shredder on the back. I mean,
Yes, no, that's the next thing. I need like a 5-ton dump trailer now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look
Not
at this,
Conker
legends
type of
around
dump.
tonight. How's that for a screen? Look at that, look, eh? God, dear, oh dear.
Mm. But you all well? Everyone good?
Yes,
Sit in
absolutely.
the corner.
Actually, I'm bummed out. I wrote you not long ago. I lost my Alco dealer.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, that sucks. That sucks big time.
Alco took it away from them, or they dropped Alco?
They went bust.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a common thing in our industry at the moment.
Yeah.
A lot of dealers are dropping, falling like flies.
Yeah.
We've had
sad. It was one of those dealers that had, all the good blades from rotary, from Stens, from everywhere, the good ones, aftermarket, and if you needed a belt, you didn't need a ton of information. Just call them and say, hey, I got this old MTD, I need this and this, and they go, okay, we have it, they decided to close up shop. They didn't make enough money. I think the internet killed them off, actually. They were not the cheapest, but if you get a good belt, who cares if it's the cheapest?
Yeah, definitely.
But it's that sucked. I'm still bummed out about it.
Yeah, we've had 3 dealers locally, one sort of small garden machinery, and then another one-man band, and then a really big company last year went locally. We've had to soak up a lot of work from them, which has put too much strain on us.
Yeah.
And I'm fed up with customers, 100%.
I mean, customers sucks. The only problem is they bring a lot of money.
100%.
No, I mean, if customers didn't bring money, they could fuck off.
Yeah.
Was that the F-bomb?
Sometimes swear words are allowed, and that is one of them.
Yeah. No, but people put so much time, so much effort into their business, and they can't compete for reasons that are. Sometimes the brands take away the dealerships. Sometimes, and it's just. If you start playing it straight, you're gonna
Bill,
get
can I drop
screwed.
you down a couple of seconds, mate? Bill, can I drop you down a minute?
Yeah.
I'll just drop you down for a minute or two.
If
you have 10
if you play it straight, somebody's gonna screw you over. It's as simple as that, and that's a bit of a.
Yeah. Well, we're dropping Milwaukee.
Yeah.
So because we can't make any money out of it.
No.
Which is
I
love the products, and you all know how much I love the product.
Yeah.
But if you can't make money out of it, what's
Too
the point?
expensive?
No, it's just there's online dealers out there with Milwaukee who we can buy it from them cheaper than we can buy it from Milwaukee. Because we don't buy a container of one product.
We
Right.
have. I mean, dealers here have the same issue with Stiga. The company that closed down on me, they were a Stiga dealer.
Mhm.
They could buy their lawn tractors cheaper at the local hardware store than they could from Stiga,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is like, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's if the brands don't, I fully understand it. I really do. I mean, it sucks for me because where do I go and get Stiga parts? But
Evening,
that's
Wayne.
that's
Howdy.
my. But if the dealers can't make any money, fuck them. I mean, screw them. I mean,
Some racy language
I
today.
love
yeah,
your
I'm
potty mouth,
so
Bell.
sorry, Brad. It's all on me. It's because I am
Currently unsupervised. Where's the wife? Where's Anita?
She doesn't know I'm wearing the T-shirt. She's next door.
It's all right, Klaus. We know you've got a tag on your ankle.
Let me show you. Nah, I'm kidding. Yeah, but I mean, it is about money at the end of the day. If you can't make a living, it's.
Well, you know what? I had a gentleman who
Luckily, the
owns.
garden machinery world over here, for most of the brands, can be profitable. There are brands which aren't, but a lot of them, if you're clever with it, it is good. Yeah, and the customers don't want the advice because they don't know what they're buying.
I had a gentleman come over who owns a carpet store, and all he wanted was a primer bulb. And I thought, well, that's pretty strange. I said, well, you can go to Home Depot and, or whatever. He said, Home Depot is my enemy because he owns a small business and sells carpet. So he would rather drive across town and buy a primer bulb from me. Crazy.
I believe him. I drive past Home Depot and 3 more miles to go to Lowe's.
Or anywhere.
Every time.
No, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, these brands, they are not. They're not your friend. It's a product you have to sell. If you can't sell it and make a profit, it doesn't belong in your store. And it is as simple as that. I mean,
no, definitely.
That's why the smaller towns don't want the big chains in, because they just
but I mean,
they kill the mom and pops.
But James, I'm sorry about Milwaukee because you put a lot of effort into that thing.
Yeah, but it's business. Some things work, some things don't. It's it's funny. We were an Echo dealer 7-8 years ago, and we couldn't make any money out of that, and it wouldn't sell. It just sat there and sat there and sat there, and so we dropped it. But now, 18 months ago, we took on Echo again, and now it's flying. So it's funny, isn't it?
The climate.
I'm going to be leaving you. We have what do you call it? A celebration of life to go to in an hour. A friend of mine passed away, 69 years old, guys.
Ouch.
Oh, dear.
So anyway,
some of these guys have kids that age.
I got a haircut and got a real job. Anyway, so we'll see you later. Thank you very much for putting up with my constant chatter. See you guys.
Take care.
Always, Bruce, always. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to go pretty quick here too, because I've got my son turns 24 today, and lucky for me, he still likes to have his birthday party at Dad's house.
Nice.
Bill, did you have him as a child?
Yeah, right.
Unfortunately,
I know. Yeah, on the comments on mine, you got one guy saying you're 85, the other one saying no, he's 25. And it's like, well, yeah, I'm somewhere in that range. Unfortunately, 25 and 85, I'm leaning towards the 8 more than the 2.
Yeah.
So when you were doing
Mr. Clem,
when you were dealing in the Milwaukee brand, were you doing any repairs on that brand?
No, we weren't. We weren't allowed to do any warranty repairs. They all had to go back to a central hub.
Yeah.
We've done the odd stuff which is out of warranty, but there's very few.
Yeah,
because electrical stuff, James, are yours?
Sorry.
Do you do a lot of electrical stuff, batteries and that type of thing?
Battery stuff, yeah. We got a full-time technician just on robots and battery stuff.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, but no, the repeat business on battery stuff is phenomenal though.
Do you see that robot lawnmower that Mix was reviewed? Do you see that one?
Yeah, we got one as well. We've reviewed it, and good machine, very good. I was pleasantly surprised. Really pleased.
The dog hates it. It chases it around the. Well, it doesn't chase it obviously, but because Mick has a dog with no on-off switch.
Oh, so I thought you meant Mick was chasing around.
Yeah,
No,
probably too. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
He wouldn't chase a wall, mate. I'll tell you.
I got to run. Phil, I'll ping you on WhatsApp later. I'm going to be south of London next Saturday.
Okay, mate. Okay.
And then I've got to run up to Wales on Monday.
Okay.
So maybe I'll get you a T-shirt.
Bill, if you get a chance to pop in, we'd love to see you, mate.
Well, yeah, that's what I say. I'll ping you on the WhatsApp.
Yeah, sure.
And see if we can set something up. That'd be fun because I think we land lunchtime Saturday, and we've got all day Saturday, and then Sunday we jump on a train from London to go to Wales.
Okay, well, we're on the way through to there.
On the way through to Wales?
To Wales, yeah. You can literally get to us.
It's a bit of a thing,
it's only a bit of a diversion, but you can do it. You can do it.
I tend to wander, so I don't drive straight lines anyway. I always say, "Hey, look at that shiny thing over there."
Yeah,
Bill, what have you done? What's happened?
To go to London?
Yeah, no. People don't go to Wales for fun.
Oh no, and I'm not going to Wales for fun. It's business.
Cool.
But yeah, we've got it's like after Wales, we've got to go to the Netherlands for 5. No, we go to Poland for 3 days and then the Netherlands for 5 days.
Yeah.
And I told my wife, said, well, we're in Poland because we're right on the border. I'm going to jump over to Czechia only to get the passport stamped.
Okay.
She says, be careful now.
You be careful,
this
mate.
isn't like going to Oklahoma. You can get like lost and never seen again there.
Exactly.
Have a safe trip and stay on the right side of the road, eh?
Well,
which is on the left-hand side.
We've rented a manual transmission car, so I'm going to be shifting left-handed.
No, if you're in the UK, don't stay on the right side of the road, please.
we drive on the right side of the road, which is the left-hand side.
Yeah. It's sort of.
So I'll do my best to stay on the correct side of the road.
There you go.
Stay on the black stuff. You'll be happy there, Bill. Stay on the
Whenever we're in a different country, I just find a car and follow him.
Yeah.
If he goes right, I go right. If he goes left, I go left. Sometimes you get to see new places that way.
Let's hope it's not from another country.
Yeah.
Bill,
or from Italy.
Bill, you know when first gear is towards you and up, you got to rethink that a lot.
Well, first gear would be away from you and up, right?
Yeah.
It's the same pattern, just left-handed.
That's all sweet and dandy until you get to a roundabout.
Just hire an automatic, Bill. That's easier.
Well, yeah. In Italy, they've actually got a roundabout that changes you from one side to the other.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what, I just wanted to pull over and cry at that one.
No,
it's like I've got no idea what I'm doing.
As long as you're in your car and you're on the right side, which is the left, it's okay. You can deal with it. But all of a sudden, you're on the other side, in the passenger side, going, I'm gonna do what?
Yeah,
it's crazy. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Now, the most important thing you remember when driving in a foreign country is pay the insurance for the rental car.
Just don't drive.
Twice.
Yeah.
If you get to any problems, Bill, just say you're teaching them American.
Italy. That's
we're gonna stop at the airport and find out what the most favorite soccer club is and get one of those T-shirts and put them on immediately at the airport before we even walk out the door.
I found out that driving in Italy is very, very easy because the rule is whoever gets there first wins.
Yeah, if the light's red, it doesn't matter.
Ta-da! So, hey, if it isn't Tom and the dog.
Put me down. What are you doing, Tom?
I will say one thing, Bill. When you're driving, stay away from a place called Swindon. There's a roundabout there. It's called the Magic Roundabout. It's 7 roundabouts in one roundabout.
7 layers deep.
They go everywhere. No, you just head for a direction and hope it takes you there.
Yeah.
Now, if that was in Italy, you could just cut
a roundabout
with
roundabouts around it.
Yeah, that's right.
It's
really?
Yeah, and if you're in the other side of the road, it makes it a little challenging, just a little. Connoisseur stuff, it really is.
In that one, the car in front of me, wherever he's going, I'll be going too because I'll be glued to his bumper all the way through.
When I did it, I had to talk to my shrink afterwards.
It is interesting. It's an interesting system, put it that way.
Also, Bill, make sure you stay away from Salisbury, mate.
Salisbury. Yeah, I always worry when somebody mentions a city that two people laugh, and I don't know why.
It's where I live.
Conker lives there.
It's where I live, mate. Don't worry.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, well, I got to go get ready for the birthday party. He just texted me saying he's on his way, and nothing's set up yet.
See you, Bill.
Happy birthday to your son, Bill.
Yeah, I'll touch on you on WhatsApp tomorrow.
No problem.
Because I'm going to find, for you and Mick and all those guys, I want to bring up some T-shirts and whatnot.
That'll be great, mate. Well, hopefully we can meet up and have a coffee or something somewhere.
Absolutely, I hope so.
Yeah, look forward to it, mate. You get a chance.
Okay.
Take care.
Cheers,
And safe journey.
John.
Hello, John.
How are y'all?
Hi, John. How you doing?
If it isn't John Clem, you're
Actually
back from the
made it
greenhouse.
for change.
I didn't return your call yesterday because I figured you talked to me on that live stream, right?
I was gonna mess with you on the live stream.
Oh, you were gonna mess with me.
Yeah, I was.
Okay, but you did.
Like I messed with James a few minutes ago. He just hadn't seen it yet.
Am I smiling enough for you, John?
You are now. Yes, you are now.
Are you still?
How's everyone?
Still sore, James?
I thought it was going to be something to do with my hair that Bill's decided to take the mick out of.
I can't believe it's such a thing. He's a gentleman.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Hank, what's the tool?
Last week?
No, this week.
Oh, this week's Tuesday. Cool.
That's the way to do it, Hank.
Tuesday,
Cheers, guys. Tonight we're on whatever. What you on there tonight, mate? San Miguel, St. Michael, or as we call it, Marks and Spencer's. That's an English joke.
I'm on a locally brewed British pale ale.
James might get it. Do you get the Marks and Spencer's one, mate?
No, the Waitrose one.
No, we always call it Marks and Spencer's. You donut. It's called San Miguel. And San Miguel in English is St. Michael. And St. Michael is the brand name of Marks and Spencer's.
Be nice, Mick.
And now
And you've already forgotten it already, haven't you?
Right.
Go into a pub and ask for a pint of Marks and Spencer's and see what they say.
There we go. I'll try that.
Yeah, try it. They tell you to fuck off, man, but that's the truth.
Well, here we go again.
Oh, yeah.
Class, your bad influence.
That fell out. I'm sorry. I banned myself.
Hey, these live streams are getting more of my type of thing.
I just banned myself.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Dear. So I found out last night on Scotty Daniels' live stream. I said I was, he says, what are you doing? I said, just laying back and dogging it. And he said, oh, no. And I said, what? And he said, well, in England, dogging it means something different than I think what you mean. And I said, well, he says, what's it mean in Canada? I said, just laying back and relaxing and doing nothing. He said,
very
that's
similar
not
to
what
what
it
we
means
call
in
it.
England.
Yeah.
In a parking lot.
Yes, that's what he said.
Watch out for the seagull shit. I know. Hey, leave it.
What's that seagull with that sausage and chips, man?
It took Scotty an hour to give away a coffee mug, his first giveaway. We were cracking up. Finally, guess who won it?
You.
Mick.
Oh my God.
No.
Rigged.
Yeah.
Rigged.
No, somebody said that.
What did he
And I
win,
said
Wayne?
it can't be rigged if it took over an hour to give away a coffee mug. Definitely it's not rigged.
Some blokes just live for a freebie, don't they?
Well, what was funny was you had to make the comment and be in the comment section to win when your number came up. And he would give them 5 minutes. So as soon as the 5 minutes were up, for example, Rob Small Engine, he got pulled. About a minute after the 5 minutes were up, guess who comes on? Rob.
Yeah.
Jason Hughes won, but he didn't show up. Somebody else won. A minute later, they show up. It was hilarious.
Yeah. I know, James. I've been switching to the local in-country Oregon dealer. Yep, exactly. Who only has about 25% of the whole Oregon lineup.
That's pretty good for an Oregon dealer.
Yeah. No, but I mean the prices are good. It really is. It's just, I miss my old Alco dealer. I really do. But
cutting deep, isn't it,
Tom, you dozing off?
Cutting deep.
Yeah.
Tom, are you dozing off?
No, I'm not. Stop it. I don't want to be full screen. Put me down.
Tom, wake up! It's time for the sleeping pill. Wake up!
Yeah. What's the
what
time?
time is it over your way, Tom? Anyway, what time is it, mate?
2:48, mate. But it doesn't matter because I'm here to support you. Support your mate.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
For that, I won't put you up on the main screen anymore. Oh, I did. Sorry.
Good one, Tom. Good one.
Yeah. It's all about supporting your mates, eh?
Yeah.
2:48 in the morning.
Yeah.
Right.
Perth, Western Australia. Yeah.
He's going to go out and watch kangaroos jump around.
Watch kangaroos dogging.
I don't think he's going to look at anything jumping around it.
Kangarooing.
Yeah, kangarooing.
Yeah, that's what we do on a Saturday night.
Jump. No. Okay.
Hippity hoppity.
Hoppity. Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
You guys in the States, have you seen car share? You guys in the States and Canada? Peter Ken?
No.
Watch it, mate. Get a chance. There's a series, a comedy series. Ken will find it. He'll look it up for you. You're very, very funny man. Great series. And it's all basically what it all sounds around two people driving to work or home from work. He's the boss and she works for him. And one of the conversations they have is about she went dogging the weekend. Not for your ears, by the way, Henry. You're far too much of a gentleman.
When an English advertises an English sitcom to a North American audience.
Monty Python tried that. It didn't quite jive. But
who's down in the bottom that's working on the lawnmower?
That's Gary.
Is that Gary?
Yeah. It's nice Honda.
I don't know how you do all that work on the floor, Gary. I don't know if you're not muted. I didn't know you're not muted.
Get a lift. Get a lift.
You're not charging by the hour, Gary.
Yeah.
Where are the impact tools?
I would love to have a lift, guys, but I can't afford that right now.
Yeah,
whatever.
Guitars. Get a lift.
I'm always on the hunt for one, believe me.
Yeah. So, James, I gotta ask. I know James, I gotta ask. You may not be able to reply, but what tools can you buy at James Machinery from in the future?
Sorry, say again, Klaus.
I said I may not. It may not be prudent to ask, but what tools can you buy at Hayes Machinery in the future? Then when Milwaukee is taking an exit.
Well, we won't be doing power tools and hand tools anymore.
Okay.
But there will be some larger items coming in store, which we haven't sold before. But not as large as my tractor. I decided to show everyone. But yeah, stuff that you don't really generally buy online.
Okay.
Is the way to go. But yeah, all the garden stuff, ATV trailers, and all that. That's all staying. It's only the Milwaukee that's going. So.
Yeah. Are you going up to Semtex this year, James?
I don't know.
Yeah.
If the manufacturer wants me to go, then maybe. But I got 3 other shows which I'm going to represent manufacturers at before that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, I wanted to go to the ARB show last week, but I just didn't have the time. So it's
we
time is quite big than it is.
Pete, myself, and Mick spoke about it the other day. We're not quite sure yet if we're going to go up. I think it's one of those things that we've been a couple of times now, and it's just an excuse to get together and have a few beers. Quite frankly.
What date is it?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. At the moment, October something, isn't it, James? If I remember right.
Yeah. Well, first week in November normally.
November. All right.
Yeah, I know it clashed with my son's birthday last year, so I didn't see him all day. But so yeah, it's around the beginning first week in November.
Right. Your son's birthday in November. Mine's the 7th of November.
Mine's first. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. He's a Scorpio, the same as me then.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
So, James, on these battery-operated lawnmowers, the push mowers, self-propelled mowers, do they all have a plastic blade adapter, or is there any one of them that's got a metal blade adapter? Or are they all plastic? On the what?
As in the blade boss?
Yeah, where the blade mounts to. Like the ones I've seen, they're all plastic. You hit anything, you've snapped off those 2 little tiny pieces of plastic that are going to hold the blade in position.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's go and have a look.
There you go. Now we're going to find out, gang.
Yeah.
Wait, you haven't seen any metal ones? They're all plastic?
I've looked, and they're all plastic from what I've seen, but I haven't looked at all of them.
The nibs keep breaking off.
Yeah, and they'll snap off.
Hey, I'm going to run. I got to get back out in the shop and get busy.
You got the runs.
John got the runs?
Yes, I've got the runs. No, I've got to run.
Okay, John.
John's running?
I'm trying to play catch up in the shop today.
Looks like
you want me to drop you off some ketchup.
Yeah, he says he got the runs.
Get that man a damn hearing aid. Y'all have a good time. I enjoyed it. Good seeing everybody again. Everybody
Take
chat.
care,
Take
brother.
care.
Take care.
Y'all too. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye.
Take care, buddy.
I got a couple here, so I can have a look at those. Oh, I just got to work out which way to tip it, so I don't get the oil running in the wrong place. You know.
You don't want to flood the air.
Good one, James.
The Milwaukee.
Yeah.
No, it's plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else have I got? I thought there was more in here, but there's not. Got a video coming up on the new Cub Cadet zero turn and the new Arians zero turn stander.
That's a nice one.
That's a nice, yeah.
Now
That's
the
the
Cub
same as the North American Graveleys, that is.
The Cub Cadets, are they still going to carry the Kawasaki engine as an option or no? Because we heard that they're not going to put the Kawasaki's on anymore.
Where am I looking? There you go.
Confident.
Cola confident. Sounds nice.
All this stuff for sale, James.
It means they're confident that it's not a Courage that's going to crack.
But it's better than the bucket engine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a piece of a bucket.
Um,
No, I thought I had more commercial walk behinds in here, but I don't. Oh, I got another got that remote control ride on.
What brand is that, James?
AS.
Oh, you can't afford that. Those are expensive.
£35,000.
Wow. How are you going to cook, James?
They are the best.
They are. They're over-engineered.
Yeah.
But they are bloody amazing.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Are you still going to be? You still going to be selling the Milwaukee lawnmowers, or just getting out of the power tool part?
No, so we're still going to be working on them with regards to the channel for Machinery Nation, but just we won't be selling it. So yeah, so I got a fair bit of Milwaukee.
James, where are AS made?
Sorry.
Where are AS products? Where are they made?
I think isn't it? Are they? I don't know if it's in the factories in Belgium or it's in Germany.
I don't know. It's always escaped me. Yeah.
I'm going over to Germany to see them at some point, so I don't know when or where that is though.
Right, I'm off. See you later.
What the heck? Mr. Clean.
No night. And then a little Cub Cadet.
Yeah.
That's their new little tiny ride-on, little domestic one.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the Bolins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There she is. She's still here.
Ta-da! Oh, that is nice.
That's an old Ride Master?
That is
Husky.
the
Ooh,
Husky 600. That is.
Is that the one with the tube frame, right? The tubular frame, 2 tubes.
Yeah, tube frame. Yeah. What year did I? 2020. I think I fully restored that.
Wow,
Back when I had.
Nice looking machine.
Yeah.
Beautiful. If anyone wants to buy it, I'll probably sell it because it just sits there. But yeah, it's even got the YouTube stickers on the side when they were Hazen Secret.
But James, you got to take it to shows.
I should.
Yeah.
When was the last time you started it, James?
Today?
No,
no, I haven't. It hasn't been started for months. Probably 6 months. Probably. It's got Lucas battery in it, so there is hope. I don't know what fuels it.
What engine's on it? What engine's in it?
It is a Briggs Industrial 8 horsepower.
Ah, okay, nice.
Original engine. So I can't remember what I've done now, but I had to rejig it all so it fitted with the original bonnet.
That's amazing.
Because someone had cut the bonnet on the side, like here, down through there, and folded up the side of the bonnet.
Yeah.
They completely restored all that back to its former glory.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if she cranks first, shall we? Can you flip the camera on these or not when you're on StreamYard?
I think it's a bit of a faff, but you can, yeah.
You have to go into settings.
Now, if you had alkylate fuel in that gas tank, she'd fire right up.
Yeah, it would be Aspen in it, yeah.
Oh, then it's going to be good.
Back camera, there we go.
There you go.
But it might not have any in it, so that's the only thing. But
yeah, it might have evaporated.
It cranks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to get a little bit more fuel because I don't expect there's that many.
Now, James, tell me, was it your channel that it might be someone completely different, but I know it was like a commercial channel. They put Aspen or Motormix or something into a chainsaw and put it on the shelf and said, come back, we'll be back in like 5 years or something. Was that you guys?
I've got them like that, yeah. But I can't remember. I probably said it at some point.
Oh,
everything up there is all it's all Aspen in it.
Yeah.
There's no Aspen in them.
No.
There's Aspen all in the bikes and everything. There's all Aspen. And there's loads of Aspen up there because we get given that now, which makes it a lot more cost effective.
Absolutely.
Is it a sponsor? Channel sponsor?
Yeah, they sponsor us now. Which is
you sell Aspen yourself, James?
Yeah, we sell what we can get in stock at the moment. Because we're a Husqvarna and Stihl dealer, we will push that harder because there's more money in it. And that's what it's down to at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, I bought it on Amazon. It was expensive. I spoke to Mick, and he managed to get hold of some fairly locally that was a bit cheaper.
Yeah. So the Aspen, I think, is £25 now, whereas I think the Stihl and Husky is like 20. But we've got 10% more margin in the Husky and Stihl than we have Aspen. So, but obviously, I recommend everybody to buy Aspen. I'm trying to do all this one-handed, but luckily Aspen come with these lovely little spouts.
Yeah, we can't get Aspen out here. We can only get the Stihl Motor Mix. Which kind of sucks.
We used to get Aspen, but now we buy Kinetics through Briggs & Stratton dealers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because Aspen's in North America now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always wondered about the question with a two-stroke Aspen. Should you shake it up before you use it every time?
Only if you want it to spit out the top when you open the cap.
Yeah.
Not necessary.
No.
Not necessary. No. Often wondered though, because normally oil would sink down, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Old oil would. New oil won't.
For some reason, when whoever restored this, they didn't put whether that was on or off.
Yeah.
They got the choke switch. Choke still works. Let's try.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's start the other way.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah, we got a two-stroke snowblower that fired up after 2.5 years, and it had the alkylate fuel in it. But after 3 years, it wouldn't fire.
That's so good.
Oh, that sounds sweet, James.
That sounds like Tom in the shower.
Yeah.
That's so good, Hank. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Sorry, Hank. What did you say? I missed that.
You missed that?
He was being rude to me.
Hold on. Who sat down in the bottom right? What's
Gotta be
going
your
on
man. There he is.
there? Ah,
Quiet today.
if it isn't royalty.
King Charles.
Hey, Mick, how you doing, mate? All right.
How's it going?
Very well.
That thing's all started up again okay today.
Do what, darling?
The old change all started up again this morning, no problem.
Well, it will do if it's got an impulse hole going through the gasket, mate, won't it? It'll work, won't it?
Yeah, I know.
It sounds very familiar. A lot of the time you come to my house so I could turn the screw in my carburetor a quarter of a turn, remember?
That's him gone. That's the end of that.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, that's
you
what I
learn
wanted.
from the best. Conker, you learn from the
Yeah,
best.
he's using his tricks against you, Mick.
But next time it rings, it's Mick. No.
No, will be.
So,
You'll be
I
in
should
a bit.
say-
Hello, mate. How are you, mate?
Take your hairy ass to Devon and go and ask James to do it.
How do you know it's Harry anyway?
Everyone knows. Don't ask me. I have no idea. No idea. How you doing, Mickey?
I'm
I'm all right.
You all right?
Good. I'm good. I really like your robotic mower videos. I'm really impressed with them.
Well, they're not bad. I saw your video, and as always, yours is better than mine. But unfortunately, Luba have just released a video to say they've now reduced their water resistancy pretty much down to nothing. So beforehand, it was like 67, which is you can hit it with a jet wash and it's fine. And they've now reduced it to like number 2, which is you can't even talk in case a bit of spittle comes out your face.
I didn't know.
Yeah, they did it about 5 days ago. They reduced it, so everyone that's paid £3,000 for a brand spanking new Luba, the little tiny rubber boot that goes underneath the deck into where the electrics are. Apparently, that's about 0.5 millimeter thick, and one good twig will put a hole in it.
Okay.
So, shouldn't be buying them. Apparently.
What
But
happens if it rains, Mick? What happens if it rains? Does it run back?
I don't know about James's, but I got the big one, the 5,000. So mine's got rain sensors on it. So if it pisses down the rain, it goes back.
It might take ages to get back, and by the time
Since I put mine in, it hasn't rained. So perhaps I should take it out so the grass grows again.
Yeah, mine's this little tiny house. I mean, in fact, mine's just cut the lawn today. Mine's this little tiny house down there.
What's yours called, mate?
Eh?
What's yours called? Does it have a name?
Yes, it's called James because it's annoying.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I named mine after you as well. I called mine
No,
Lucy.
you didn't. No, you didn't. I saw your video. No, you didn't.
So if Pip gives your robotic mower a little squirt, it's going to go back to recharge?
Don't talk to me about that dog.
No, Mick, you said you got the big one. Well, I don't know if mine's the same size as yours or not. But it depends on the size of your hand.
No, we had this conversation 2 years ago in a Premier Inn, James. Mine's definitely bigger than yours. Yours is just slightly wider.
Listen, I just always got to keep out away from James.
But you did say you had water retention, so we couldn't really measure the full dynamics. No, I've got the 5,000. I think you might have the 5,000 too. They do a 1,000, a 1,000, 3,000, and 5,000. But they are releasing. I have heard they're releasing a new model, which is actually an all-wheel drive but with front wheel steer.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, but there's just I've been approached by 3 other companies already that are already into the RTK stuff, and they're coming out of every single factory in China at the moment, just chucking them out.
Yeah. No, there's
Hey guys, is this Stuart, sir? Is that Stuart used to come up here?
Yeah, that's Stuart. Yeah, that's Stuart.
Where's Stuart?
Oh, Stuart, come on up again, mate. Good to see you. Come on.
Everyone must be bored tonight.
Long time no see,
to be fair, James, they're not a bad machine. They do okay. I just wish that they cut a little bit lower. They go down to 30 millimeters. I wish they went down to 20. That'd be good.
Yeah.
And
just let the tires down.
No, I can't do that. And I might just take the deck off and pack it with some washers. But apart from that, it doesn't do a bad job. But I think in about 2 or 3 years' time, we're going to be seeing, well, there's already robotic mowers with grass bags on already. That's already a thing.
Yeah.
So it would be nice to see one with a grass bag and potentially a rolling system. That'd be really good to see. And go from there. So I'm happy with it. It's a good machine. Yeah, that's right. What it is.
No, obviously we've been selling the Husqvarna brand for 6 years, and seen lots of others in between. And to be fair, I put it in par with that. I can assure you the Husqvarnas are not reliable.
Yeah, well, I saw a video of the Luba. It was either in America or in an Eastern European country. Someone had one, and I think they were growing grapes, a vinery or something along that line. And the hill that this Luba was going on was like that. It was proper, and although it did struggle because the grass was very, very long indeed. But after about 2 or 3 attempts on the whole field, it got it all down over about 3 days. It got it down, got it managed, and that was about 97 meters away from the RTK unit.
Wow. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. No. Definitely. The RTK is definitely the way forward. I can't stand robotic mowers with the line around the outside.
No. Yes, that's it. But things improve. As I say, it would be good to see it with either a cylinder mower on the front would be great. A little cylinder reel, that would be brilliant to see. A little roller and what have you.
Yeah,
it'd be good.
I don't think that'll happen.
It's you don't think?
No, I think it'd be too high maintenance. Because the idea of the robot.
But then you see, James, there are some people out there who do have the high maintenance machines. There's a market for everyone, right? So
no, without doubt. Before I leave the shed, did everyone hear the Bolins when I started it?
Yeah, it sounded very similar to Tom in the shower with a bottle of shampoo. You see how that little tiny thing was going pop, 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 on the exhaust pipe, just like Tom.
You just woken Tom up, Mick.
Tom has 2 showers a day for 45 minutes at a time. You do the math.
But wait, I'm on the phone to you guys at the time. Like, what's going on?
Does anybody want a Suzuki 50 quad bike for a kids quad?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Riley. I thought have you all written all over it. It needs work. It just needs a new back axle putting on it, which the back.
No, Suzuki. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Riley has a quad bike.
Yeah, that'd be more like a 5 to 8 year old quad, I'd say.
Yeah, Riley's got one of them Chinese. I don't know what make it is, but I tell you, that's quite
Kazuma, isn't it?
No, it's something like Rubu or something. It's quite pokey for him.
No, nice little bikes.
Stuart, you get a chance to come up again, mate. We look forward to seeing you maybe next week. Come on up and say hello, mate.
I don't think Stuart can come up. His high chair's in for maintenance.
Yeah, see what you're missing. See what you're missing, Stuart. He's a top, isn't he? He really is.
Hey, Mick. Yeah, put him down for a couple minutes.
So right, guys, I'm going to disappear.
I mean, we've heard all about we've heard James here. He's gone on for almost like forever, But
sorry, I'm going to go now to leave it to you too, because I got to go and tend to the wife.
What?
Leave the camera on, mate. Leave the camera on.
Leave the sound on, mate.
I got to walk the plants and whatever. So yeah,
you call it what you want, mate. I don't mind.
Lovely to see you all.
Take care.
If I can give anyone any advice, Tom, good sleep.
Yeah, I'm getting, man. I'm not far behind. Yeah. See you, mate.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, James. All the very best. Good to see you. Oh dear. I tell you, we're seeing them all here tonight, aren't we?
Yeah. There's
Good
all
to see.
kinds.
Let's put this
And
out.
I'm unsupervised.
Yeah, and look at Mick. He's out of uniform. I can't believe it.
Hank, you have no room to start poking at me. You have not moved in 3 months.
He hasn't. He was there earlier.
3 months. You've not got out of that chair.
I'm molded to it.
I heard your wife is now actually hoovering around you. She just lifts your arm up and hoovers up your arms.
It's still you're out of uniform.
You got to be nice, Mick. You got to be nice to Hank. His cat is missing.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I already have offered to try and make the situation better and more joyful by boxing up Pip and sending Pip over for a couple of weeks.
You don't get turning off switch on first, Mick.
The only problem is, Hank, you'll have to install a new on-off switch because it's broke.
And he doesn't like sausage, huh?
That dog does not like sausages.
No ham.
Or
That's not what a dog is for, mate.
Or look at you, Tom, with your blooming peanut butter. Don't even start. She had her first ice cream cup tonight. We went and got her the local ice cream van come round, and we got a little tiny cup of ice cream. She loved that.
Yeah,
they call them pup cups in America, apparently.
Yes. So I asked for a pup cup, but no, we had a nice day today. Got a few mowers up and running, and sold one or two, and spent the afternoon. Mrs. P was sunbathing with Pip standing on her back, and me and Riley boy were in the hot tub, and Riley fell asleep on mine. And that was my day, really. So tomorrow is my dad's birthday. So we're going down to see Pop tomorrow. Going to go and see him and wish him happy birthday, and have a slice of cake and a cup of tea with him.
How's he doing, Mick? Because he weren't that well a few weeks ago, was he?
He's okay, but we think the old memory is starting to slip.
Right. Okay.
But he's when you're in his presence, he's full of joy and gives out plenty of stick. So yeah, he's okay in that respect.
He's all right. Yeah. No, good stuff. Yeah, I enjoyed the trip at your place, mate, this week. It was, as always, a bit of a eye opener, but the old dog, they just wouldn't leave me alone. And we sat down there, guys. All of a sudden, the dog pissed off. He'd eaten through his lead and buggered off. Well, she did.
Does that? You say it was nice to see me, Conk, but obviously you've not yet been down to my place without having a problem. It'd be nice to see you just for a cup of tea to see how you're doing, rather than you're just emptying out the contents of your car with broken machinery.
And pasties.
Sometimes a pasty does not outweigh the fix.
Con, you said that had a gasket in place, and then you said you don't think it's meant to have one, and I think you might be right. I don't know whether.
I think he is right, Tom. I think he is right. It's very similar to the 200T setup with regards to the impulse hole is actually in the inlet manifold boot.
Yeah, that's it.
But to be fair, having a gasket there is not going to cause it any drama. As long as the carburetor is pushed down hard enough. It was a simple case of the gasket was the incorrect gasket, which is common with most Chinese carburetors. And the fact that Conker had put it on, and then he said to me, "That little hole doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere." I then spent the next 10 minutes showing Conker where that hole goes.
Has anyone got
and it started straight up, Conk, didn't it? It started straight up and it ran lovely.
I can't remember.
The funny thing to me is Conker said to me, problem is, I've got a lot of bloody compression. So I pulled it over and I went, no, you're just getting old.
Yeah, that's got a good compression, as we said. I found every time I tried to start the bloody thing, I didn't have my foot in the hole properly, and I pulled the starter in it because it brought the whole thing up and wrapped me knuckles.
It'll probably ease up once. It'll probably ease up once you've done 2 or 3 tanks of petrol, Conk. It's got a brand new piston in there, new bore, new ring.
Yeah,
You know, it won't knock bedding in for a tank or so. And
it runs as sweet as a nut now, mate.
Is anyone else getting feedback? I'm getting really bad.
It's just an annoying noise when you talk, Tom. That's all I can hear.
Back in a minute.
I hear it too, Tom.
Off he goes. That's it. Go and cry.
Yeah.
So no, it was good to see Conker as always. It's always nice to see a friendly face, and we had a laugh and a giggle and what have you. It's always good to see you.
It's all about, mate.
It's always good to see you go actually on the camera. It's always good to see you reverse out the drive and make your way back home again. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not that far away. It's only about 63, 64 miles.
Yeah, I was listening earlier on. I see Bill's coming over to the UK, and he's travelling up to Wales by train on Sunday, as no one told him about Sunday train services in the UK.
He'll figure it out.
Well, he might figure it out by bus.
I don't know, mate. I don't do the trains very much, so I must admit.
To
be honest, though, it'd be nice to see him. If he does get a chance to pop in, it'd be good to see him. Of course,
I work in a railway, Conker, and there's no service on a Sunday.
Is there not? Oh shit! Perhaps he better come on Saturday then.
Don't tell him.
To be honest with you, where he's going, you could hire a car and get there just as quick on the M4.
So I had a lawnmower come back this week, and pardon me, the bloke said it had a broken gasket on it, so he got a new set of gaskets, put it on. Then he said it started chucking out fuel out the carburetor, and he wasn't very happy with me. So I said, bring it back, and I'll have a look at it, and I'll fix it for nothing. Blah blah blah. And he was really very upset, and he wanted his money back and all that. I said, look, just bring the chuffing mower back. Let me have a look at it, and then we'll go from there. And he put the gaskets back to front. Yeah. So again, the impulse on the back of the carburetor that goes into the manifold, he had it all blocked up, and that's why it was pissing out fuel. So I just changed the gaskets back over, and away it went.
I'm guessing yet another 2-stroke.
No,
it's the work of the devil, or 2 strokes, as far as I'm concerned.
So why did he start taking it apart, Mick?
Yeah. I got no idea, Wayne. Who knows the reason why customers do what they do?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I don't quite understand. Was that saw of mine, because I started it up a few weeks ago, and it started. The only thing that went through my mind is maybe I put the gasket. That gasket should have been on the other side of the air intake. Why I put it back there, I don't know, mate. It's weird. But as you know,
it's not the right gasket for the carburetor anyway. The hole is on the front. There's no hole for it on the front.
No. So I mean, because when you open the fuel tank cover, it vomited all over you, doesn't it?
It's typical Chinesium aftermarket products where you get like Klaus was saying, you get one carburetor and 14 gaskets.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what they're doing, so they just give you. Someone just gets. We've got a big tub of gases. Just grab a handful and put them in a bag.
The worst ones we see are the Hondas that people have torn apart and put back together, and they get the gaskets completely wrong because they fall off. They've got them in the wrong order. They've got them upside down.
To be fair, Wayne, Honda didn't make it easy, did they?
No.
They didn't make it. Number one, they give you an airbox, which is practically more impenetrable than the Pentagon to get your finger in to put the breather pipe on, even if you use the studs. But then you got to go airbox, gasket, carburetor, gasket, insulation block. You know what I mean? It's hideous. You know.
I just worked on one of those.
Yeah. Well, then you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Did yours fire up first, Paul?
Why didn't Honda leave a little tiny trap door on the airbox that you can lift up, put the air breather pipe on, and close the trap door down? That would have been lush.
Or just just cut a notch in, and we could do that, Mick. Just cut a notch into it.
Sometimes that's all that makes the difference. The guy he's 78. I take it back. He's 81. And he's my neighbor, and he was having trouble starting it. And turns out the cable had moved just 2 notches on the ridges there. It wasn't closing the choke plate all the way, and that's what he was having trouble getting it started. Even I was. So once I got it adjusted, started up one pull. That thing's got to be like 23 years old.
You see what I would have said to him there, Gaz, is I would have said to him, well, at 80 years old, maybe you should pull bloody harder.
You know that when you get to that age, and if I'm ever blessed to be able to live that long, I probably would just have somebody else do it, because this guy, he's stubborn as a mule. Doesn't want to give up doing things for himself.
The problem is that when you get to that age and above, they tend.
Well, he just had.
You tend to find they are quite bloody stubborn anyway. I mean, the rows we have on a WhatsApp group every morning with Hank is.
Well, he just had hip replacement surgery, and he's got to be careful. I mean, he's literally.
Yeah, you see the difference with Hank. He doesn't need hip replacement. He doesn't bloody use his hips.
I've seen this guy mow his lawn just to mow his lawn, and he's not picking up any grass. He's just doing it for exercise. And who am I to say no? But I mean, at some point, he's going to have to say, I can't do it.
Well, we just fixed the rototiller for a guy a block over, and he's 98 years old. And when we delivered it to him, his daughter and his son were there, and we said, who's he got doing the rototilling?
Doing the lawn, right.
And the rototilling of his garden. And his daughter said he is. And I said, who? The son? And she said, no, my dad. And he's 98 years old.
God bless him if they're still able to do that.
He's going out there with a rototiller. Now, I remember watching Bruce Bender not that long ago get beat up by his rototiller.
Yeah. Rototillers are hard. I mean, unless it's like one of those little mantis ones, then I'd say, okay, good exercise. But I've seen guys that are, they're in their 70s and 80s doing that kind of stuff when they really shouldn't be. It's kind of a dangerous thing.
This is a 10-horse beast.
Yeah.
That's
ridiculous.
Full size.
That's ridiculous.
It'll dig down. It'll bury itself if you let it sit there.
Exactly. Well, again, if I'm ever blessed to live that long, I'll try to be smarter than most and say, okay, I know when to give this is a young man's job,
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, I'll tell you what, mate. I'm reaching that age now when it's not a case of wanting to give it away, when it's a case of having to.
But the thing is with you, Conker, is you fall in the same bracket as Hank. You're both arrogant, so you're never going to.
Yeah.
No, that's true enough. But that's how you get her, mate. That's how you get her. By not letting her beat you. Am I right,
just
Henry?
patient.
Don't let the bastards beat you down. Is that correct or not?
When was the last time you rode your trike motorbike you haven't sold yet?
What I can't remember. Only because it frightened myself. That was all. No, I am now seriously because there's nothing in the shop at the moment. I am now going to have a look at that wiring and see if I can get that back together. It should be an hour job.
Well, that ought to be fun.
It's funny you say that, Con, because I've heard that story 3 times in the past 4 years that I know.
I know. I did go looking for all the connectors. Funny enough, last night. That's true. Because I had a box full of the connectors I'm going to use, the waterproof ones. And I'm buggered if I can find them. I've put them in somewhere.
They're probably on the floor with the rest of your C-clips.
And the 10-mil spanner and nuts.
I'll tell you something, Conk. When you do pass away, although it'll be a very, very sad day, I'm going to grab a very, very big magnet tray and go around your workshop floor and pick all your bits up.
And you'd be welcome to help yourself, mate.
Trust me, I shall be helping myself.
Because I've said to my son and my stepson, when I go, God forbid, whenever it is I go, you can have everything in that workshop. There is one proviso. You don't sell or give away one single nut and bolt.
Well, I think you should add to the will and just ring Mick first.
Mick's got first dibs, right?
Yeah, first dibs on your draw. That's right. Yeah, say that in the office.
Hopefully that day won't come for a long time, Conker. So we want to keep you around for a while.
Yeah. I second that, Gary. As much as he absolutely grates my back teeth, I do love him to death.
Life wouldn't be interesting enough if you didn't have people like that in your life,
Hang on, I'm still here. Hang on.
Hey, Mick, where are you going to put that stuff after you come and rummage through all mine?
I'll tell you what, Henry. I'll tell you what, Henry. Came up to rummage through your drawers, mate. We need an articulated lorry to go away with.
Hank, we've already agreed. I can move into your house and you're gone.
Hey guys, I'm gonna jet. It was great to chat with you. Sorry I was on doing that for a bit. My wife and I are gonna.
Gary, take care, mate. All the best.
Be good, Gary.
I just got this here. I'm gonna go check it out.
Get a Pender lift.
Yeah, well, I'll keep an eye. If you find one near Farmington, I'll travel to you.
You see, what you want is you don't want a Pender lift standard. You want a TG50 like I got. That's a Pender lift.
Yeah.
Maybe you should get one that's recessed in the ground.
Klaus, your one is annoying because it goes.
I didn't mean to be crawling on the ground and making all you older guys feel terrible about it.
We didn't feel terrible at all.
We didn't feel terrible. We just thought.
Thanks, Gare. Thanks.
I'm 38. I sometimes feel 58, so I understand.
Hank, tell them to stop at the drugstore and pick up some Voltaire and rub down on the knees later on.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, thank you to Ken for giving me that kneeler. Otherwise, I would have been hurting later.
Yeah.
That's all Ken. So I give Ken the kudos for that. All right, guys, be well. Take care.
All the best, mate. You take care.
Take care, bud.
Bye-bye. Nice guy. Let's put the invite again. See if there's anybody else around. Where are we? John Perks. Hi, John. How you doing, my friend? There we go. Let's have a look. See.
Dirt Rider says he has dibs on Hanks. No chance, Dirt Rider. I'm going over first.
We've already hired the plane tickets. Mick and I.
Me and Ken are going to go in there and raid the freaking place. There's going to be nothing left. The only thing I'm not going to take is that shabby old diesel heater he installed. Remember that one, Wayne? Remember that diesel heater video, Wayne?
Yep.
How about all the uncharged batteries?
Yeah. And do you know what? I need 15 different spark plug wrenches in my life.
Yeah. Well, I just want this fuel line wrench. This fuel line little wrenchy thingy.
Don't let them bug you, Hank. You got video evidence of all your tools. In the event that somebody steals them, you just tell the insurance company, watch the videos.
There you go.
But I will tell them that Hank stole them in the first place.
Yeah, show us the receipts.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh.
I was a bit worried about you there, Klaus. You were quiet for 20 minutes.
But there's no chance that I can get in there where everybody else is yakking.
You got no chance. You got no chance. I'm up on here, Klaus. No chance in hell.
Yeah, exactly. So,
what happened to all the green T-shirts, Klaus?
I don't know. They disappeared. Somebody went rogue on me. Bruce was here for a second. He had one on, but I guess I just have to send more out. That's
so hands up anybody that doesn't have a Klaus green T-shirt.
Yeah. There's two of them.
Yeah. So no, that's fine. It's actually the T-shirt sale is doing absolutely fantastically crappy.
Thanks, Peter.
It doesn't sell as much as I thought, but it's there if people want it. It's fine.
I wouldn't go as far to say Conker's a legend, Peter. I wouldn't go that bloody far.
The leg end, maybe.
There's a gag in there somewhere. I know
there is, isn't there?
Oh boy. Oh.
Well, I tell you what, guys, we've been blessed tonight with everybody coming up. Great to see different people as well.
It's been fantastic.
Blessed. It's lovely, and we still got half hour to go anyway. So
I only came up. There's nothing on TV.
And it's bank holiday. Everybody's gone away.
And you won Scotty's mug, Mick.
I don't even know how I won that. I think he got bored of it and pulled my name out of thin air.
After an hour and 15 minutes.
I see what you said. He said it's 35 people or so, 5 minutes each, and you went. Have we got time for that? You know what?
the big thing was when I said how many are in the chat that are on the 30 that you've got, and he told me 3. So I said, well, 150 minutes, right, at 5 minutes apiece, we could be here for 2 hours just waiting for a winner.
Could be all night.
Poor Rob, he signed in too late.
But the funny thing is with that, Wayne, is that I messaged Stuart on WhatsApp, I messaged Rob, and I messaged Gary to say you've won a prize, get up here. And each of
they
them
all got in late.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said earlier on, that's why I'm wearing Rob's t-shirt. We haven't seen him for a while now.
It looks a bit snug, Conk, that t-shirt. Yours looks like it's has it shrunk?
Get a green one. They fit nicely.
Yeah, but the green ones are nice, but the logos fall off. Touche, my Dutch friend.
Exactement.
Exactement, yeah.
Oh boy.
Ken, shut up, mate, making all that noise, for Christ's sake.
But yeah, Kenny, shut
I'm just
up.
taking it all in.
You know, Bruce.
I gotta say, guys, this week for the first time ever, I had my first 100,000 views in 28 days.
Hold on.
Well, mate, that's good stuff. Well,
with 5,000 plus subscribers, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
doing very well.
Yeah,
and considering half of us can't understand a freaking word you're saying, you're doing really well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I'm starting to figure out a few words here and there.
See,
you see, that's not hard though, Wayne, is it? Because he goes further, carburetor, fuel line, fuel cap. That's not hard, Wayne.
It's like, was it the Swedish chef on the puppet show, the Muppet show, whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely brilliant! That was so good.
But that has no connection because I'm Danish.
No, but it's a very similar thing. That's what I'm saying there, Klaus. I wouldn't.
No, it's not.
Well, I don't know, mate. You watch it.
I'm sorry, Conk. No, it is. It is similar. It is
very, very funny program.
Yeah, it is. It's birdie. Yeah.
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
Yeah. No, I'm quite impressed, not with myself, but with the people watching. I mean, 100,000 views, 12,000 watch hours in 28 days for a channel that speaks a language that only 5 or 6 million people can understand. That's
it's a credit to you, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, once I've watched it, I like the way it flows. You know, you start at the beginning, you finish at the end, and in between, it's all the interesting stuff going on. You know,
I hope so. It's because usually when I start a video, I don't know how it's going to end.
Yeah, and you don't have any dogs running around.
I got a cat, but no dogs, but cat. Yeah. No, but it's But I got to say, Wayne, I look forward to Chubby putting out the video because
not this week. I talked to him. He came over for some parts. He said it's not, but it's coming up.
No, that's not what I meant. I mean, it doesn't matter when it comes, but when it comes, I look forward to it. I will spread the word around saying, if you guys haven't had a hobby motor burger, you're missing out.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting.
Did you do a shout out? Because I sent the sticker some while ago now, Wayne. Done the shout out. No, I haven't checked.
Not yet. Jake's going to let me do some shout outs. First one's going to be Henry up there.
Ah, right. Yeah. Oh,
my old buddy. Me and him are the oldest guys on YouTube that do small engine stuff.
Yeah,
the rest of these guys are just youngsters.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Yeah, I think they call them youngins.
Yeah, we're going by seniority.
Yeah.
I ain't far behind you, Wayne. I'll be honest with you, mate.
Yeah,
you're up there too, Conker.
Yeah, Mick, you're fucked.
There he goes again.
There's a
I'm sorry.
Don't go poking a sleeping bear.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
engrossed.
don't play with the crocodiles; they bite. That's right.
Yep.
Look at it. He's like entranced.
No, it's not that. I'm having a shout out done for me on a radio station any minute now. Funny enough, it's quite serious. The bloke messaged me. He's got a Honda with a rotor clutch, and he took it into his main dealer to have it fixed. And they said you can't rebuild the clutch anymore. You have to buy the complete clutch unit, which is about £270 plus the VAT.
Oh.
And to have it installed would took it over $550. And he messaged me, and I sent him a parts diagram and the part numbers, and he managed to redo it himself for £78.
There you go.
Yeah.
So the radio?
Yes, a radio. It's one of his online ones. It's called. It's going on now.
Well, I have my own radio commercial.
Really?
For an insurance company. For an insurance company. They asked me to do a commercial for them because I signed up for all of our business, everything I have with that company, because I saved about 40%. So I said, sure, I'll do it. So now everybody, as a matter of fact, the next door neighbor, I think it's been on air for the last 5 years. And the next door neighbor, he's just visiting from Toronto. And he said, hey, I just heard you on the radio. I said, that's the first time you heard it? He said, yeah.
Nice.
It's just one of the things. Just a quick little shout out, because I saved a man £500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
now they're all going to show up at your house.
No, but all
it wanted was the metal clutch plates. Just wanted a bit of a fine sand because they were just a little bit gritty. I said just sand them off. I said just buy the new clutch plate. They're about £35. So just get the right one. He's able to find it, and he stripped it all down, done it all himself, and he's not a mechanic any way, shape, or form. We had a go at it, put it all back together, boom, up and running. Good man. Is that not why we do what we do?
Yeah,
it is, and
it's all about knowledge, mate.
All about
knowledge. And he'll look at your channel and see your wish list. Hey.
I must. I tell you something, Wayne. I must look into this wish list thing and see what that's all about. I'm not looking into that yet.
You have no shame.
I know
that. You've done well with the wish list.
Oh yeah.
I watch your videos. I see what you get.
I tell you, sometimes
I don't want to let out what the total income is, but I've been recording it.
I tell you something. I one day I might even look into that, Wayne, how much that is, because. When I sort of first started doing it, Mrs. P said to me, "What have you bought?" I said, well, nothing, And like there'd be like 20 packages on the table, and like I haven't bought a thing. And it's Riley. Riley's got hold of my phone, and he's been, I'll have that. And it wasn't. People, if you can save someone a couple of quid, like a bloke messaged me probably about 3 weeks ago. He'd got an Atco Bound Mold 20 with a Kawasaki on it, and it's hunting, surging, this, that, and the other. So we had a bit of a chat, and the O-ring was broken. He cleaned the carb out. However, he still didn't manage to stop at hunting and surging. And he went forward and bought himself a brand new carburetor, which is something I wouldn't have done. And he said, just because I spent the time going to and fro for 25 minutes, he said, send your wishes over, I'll buy you something, That's great. That's what it's there for.
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't see the pasties on your wish list, Mick.
I don't see your checkbook in the post, but that's another thing.
You can't read on the post nowadays, mate.
You wait, mate. You wait. That'll come back and get you. pasties only. I told you before, pasties will only get you so far.
Those penny black stamps don't seem to work like they used to.
Yeah. I know where you live.
That's true, you do.
It's funny. It's funny you say that about check bin in the post, Conk, because you keep saying that to me every time. But when we last went to Saltex, it wasn't me going to the bar buying beer all night, was it? Who was going to the bar every 10 minutes? Every year, wasn't it?
I only bought you the one, mate. That's all.
Did you? How drunk were you then?
It was James bought all the beer.
Oh yeah. And you were drunk because James weren't there last year. That was the year before.
Yeah, I've
But
had
James
to keep
can write,
him away from Anne, I tell you.
James can write it off on the business account.
Oh, James certainly did the year before last. Trust
Yeah.
me, we got quite well oiled.
Entertainment.
Are you guys going this year?
I don't know yet, mate. I haven't made up my mind.
I probably will end up going, I dare say, because it's good to meet up and see people, have a laugh and a joke, but it is based more for the commercial people, to be fair. Whereas I'm going more for my own needs for the YouTube channel. But I mean, to be fair, it has done some good this year. I've got Cobra. I've got hold of me. They're releasing a new cylinder mower coming out. Well, actually, it should be here now, and they should be releasing it on the 5th of June. So Cobra want me to look at their new cylinder mowers and do some reviews for them, and also Webb have also. I met Webb at Saltex, and they want me to do some reviews on their machines as well. So it's paying off.
Yeah.
How about Alec, Mick? You gonna meet Alec at the show?
So no, I met Alec, and Alec have decided at this moment in time they don't have the budget for doing videos.
Oh.
Despite the fact they have a new academy opening up, Lawn Academy, which is about £150 a month to join. So no, they're not partaking. So, well, in my opinion, they dipped out because Cobra are now saying they want me to be involved. So there you go.
Yeah.
It is what it is. If you snooze, you lose, right?
Yeah.
But
the best part of Semtex, really, I have to say, was obviously we meet up in the evening, have a meal and a few beers. It's just have a chat with people. I mean, we got to meet Stumpy, for instance, who is a lovely guy, and all the rest of them there. It was a real good meet-up.
It was all right. It was all right first time round, and up until the point when we went to go in, and Stuart got turned away because of height restrictions. No children. I said, you're taking the piss. He's 55 years old, this bloke.
Will they have a sign like the ride height? If you don't meet, you're not allowed in.
No, they made him sit in a chair and put a harness on. He couldn't get in the chair.
You leave that poor old man alone. He's a good old boy, I tell you. I like Stuart. He's a nice guy.
Stuart little my ass.
Yeah, he's very good company. Nice guy.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. I think it's called the new Cobra 4 Tech or something it's called. They do it in 14, 17, 20, 25 inches. So yeah, it should be good to see. It's a Chinese company. And I did ring them up the other day. They got a central hub in the UK, which I was able to speak to customer service and what have you. So it seems to be quite good. So we'll see. It is what it is. Could be good. Yeah, there he goes. That's the last. That's the last you'll see of him. He'll fall over by the back step and end up flat on his face in the dirt, just like last year. Do you remember that, Conk, when he fell over on the frost that night, and he was there all night? Do you remember?
No, you made that one up.
Yeah, you do. That's why you had them silly squares put around your lawn because you fell over, didn't you? Remember? Yeah.
I couldn't get up.
Woke up in the morning with frost on your back.
Oh dear. It's
soup.
Oh dear, you got to love them, aren't you?
You have soup every day.
Is that homemade or you use a machine there, Ken?
No, I don't have a bread machine. I'm not posh.
All right, we got a soup making machine. Brilliant tool. Good tool it is. Good tool, and it works. So Henry, what's your plan then? Because I know you really are missing your cat stuff. You gonna get yourself another one or what?
No. I think I'm done with animals.
You were talking just today. You were talking about getting one of them bloody spotted bloody cats that weigh about 14 stone.
Yeah, one of those $3,000 cats. Yeah, that'd be.
That's a leopard, isn't it? That's a leopard.
They're huge.
I said it's a bloody leopard. He said, no, it's not a bloody leopard.
Savannah.
It's a bloody chuffing leopard is what it is.
So, Hank.
Well, I need something that's going to eat the animal that ate my cat. You know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Is that
it's called the 12 gauge?
Yeah, you ain't got to buy a pet pack. Just get a shotgun.
No, just get a lynx. No, it's. Are you sure it got taken by a
yeah, because there's been him here a few times. You know. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But you know what? She had a good life. She had a good life, didn't she?
Oh yeah, she gave us a lot of love, you know.
Yeah.
A bit like me, Hank. I'll give you a lot of love, don't I?
Oh yeah, I mean, you and her were the same, you know.
Yeah, but you don't lick Henry's ear though, Mick. You don't lick Henry's ear.
Not that bloody amount of earwaxing, I wouldn't know. Stuart Servicing says to me on here, Mick, is that your school vest you got on? No, it's a hammock for you, mate. You can probably get in and sleep in here.
We call those wife beater shirts.
The funny thing is that Stuart was actually working on a Husqvarna riding mower. He sent me. I'll get you a photograph. I've got it on my phone. He sent me a little love letter message on WhatsApp today to say, oh, hello, Mick. Laugh at
Henry, you're in charge.
Let me turn the bright down a touch. There you go. He sent me this look. There it is. There, right?
Be a good one.
So he sent me that look, right?
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, did anyone else notice?
Husqvarna
Brown? No, the seat right next door to it, so he can climb up into a driver's seat. Because he can't climb it, so he got to get on a chair to get onto it. Let's see.
Wow.
Jeez.
How's the pup? How's Pip doing? Yeah, Pip's doing all right. Yeah, she's she's full of beans. Is Pip? She's full of beans.
Dirt Rider's my dad. Or my son.
Stay away from my dad. Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
So all good. Yeah, Stuart's a good boy. He's all right. Good lad.
He's always busy. Last time I spoke to him, which I must admit was some time ago, he always seemed to had a shop full of work. He always had stuff going on.
No, it's not that, Conk. He just takes a bloody long to fix anything. That's his problem.
Oh well, it's yeah.
He's a bit like you, Conker. He'll have a lawnmower come in that needs a new spark plug, and the next thing you know, the crankshaft's out.
I have to be honest and say he's right. I must admit, I do tend to overdo it a tad.
Really? I hadn't noticed. Because normally, whenever you turn up to my place, normally you open the boot up, and there'd be the item in question, a little bag of pasties, and a little carrier bag. And I go, "What's in there?" And you'll go, "The bits that go onto that."
Oh well, keeps me out of mischief.
Mick, how's Riley? Yeah, Riley's good. Riley will be in a video coming up. Actually, he's on half term now, so we've been out together today and Friday. We went out together Friday and picked up a mower as well. So yeah, he will be in a few videos coming up. He's been at school. He's been busy, and he's doing his own thing. But no, he's back down the shed. Trust me, he's back down there today. Ding ding donging it down there and getting involved. So yeah, he's flat out.
We missed him on Friday when I came up. He was still at school, wasn't he, or something?
Yeah.
Although Pauline did come and say hello to me.
She's just been in and out with her pajamas on, Conk. Well, if you can call them.
Oh, turn a man's head.
She just got the bottom half on. There's no top half on. I said, for Christ's sake.
She was nice lady. She come and see how I was, and she was very nice.
She was pissed.
But the only problem was there was no cake. I was expecting a bit of cake.
You got no chance of her. In fact, there was cake in her room today. I noticed that. I'll ask her. Oi, what happened to that cake in your bedroom tonight?
Oi.
Big sticky buns. Where do they all go? Don't you? What do you mean? Well, I ate them. See? No cake. See, that's what it is. She had she had 2 packs. Was it 2 packs you had? There was 2 in there, wasn't it? 2 packs. Well, that was 4. She did. She's eaten 4 bloody big Belgian buns for herself today. What were they then? They were pastry with chuffing icing on top, which is Belgian buns. Get your ass in there. I've had enough of you. Go on, where you go? Don't you cherry on top me. Get your backside in there. Okay? That's why there's no cake. She scoffs the bloody lot. And then she'll say tomorrow, don't know why I'm so bloody ill.
Yeah. Well, I must admit, I have to be honest, guys, and say I have spent a lot of time in Pauline's bedroom.
Oh, yeah. Yes. And I can verify that by having to clean the piss up off the floor.
That's before even getting to the toilet.
No, it was good fun to see you this week, Conker. So it's always good fun to have a chat, have a now. You know, it's always good fun.
Of course it is, mate. That's what it's all about. You know,
as you said, we had Hank and Ken and the boys on the old WhatsApp group, and when Conker came in, I put them on mute, and they were banging on the screen because they couldn't hear what was going on. And Ken was ringing me up saying, "Unmute it." Oh, it's good.
You know, he's ringing my phone, was in the car, so I couldn't hear it. But then Tom gave us the old F-bomb because he buggered off.
Yeah. I wonder if I can use the same on-off switch Ken's got on today to install in Pip, because he's sat up and said nothing all night. Look.
Kenny is worryingly quiet today.
Yeah. All right. Been a long week.
It's been a long week, Kenny.
He's still on vacation mode or something.
Vacation's over, eh? You got to go back to work next week, Kenny.
Tuesday. Yeah, Monday's Memorial Day. So.
Your Monday's a bank holiday as well this week or next weekend, is it? Same as ours.
Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Klaus has what was that holiday?
Pentecost.
Pentecost, yeah.
Yeah, Monday. We got Monday off.
Yeah. Because I always say I feel cheated nowadays when I'm retired that we don't get a bank holiday because we're off anyway. So I wonder if we could have the money instead. What do you think?
No chance, because we're still paying for your chuffing pension now.
And rightly so, mate.
Get out of it. Any money you're sat on.
Keep on banging it in there, boy. That'll be all right.
You've only got about 15 grand for a motorbike in your shed, not doing nothing. Look, you go on and sell it. Tight ass.
The day I sell it, I will take a video. There you go.
Only good mind to come up there and feed it myself. That fits a trailer back on my trailer. That'll soon be gone.
It probably wouldn't actually, mate. You know how big it is.
Oh, it would. Then wheels would come off, mate, and it goes straight in there. Yeah. You worry about that, mate. She go in.
Oh, dear.
You'll be surprised what I've had in that trailer. You'll be surprised.
Dear.
Look at all the room you'll have, Conker.
I've got a little bit going around in my head at the moment saying I'm going to fix those wires. And
it's funny you say that. I've heard this story 3 times over the past 4 years.
I know, mate. I've got nothing to do at the moment, so it gives me something to do, you see.
I know you've got nothing to do and you're bored. That's why you come down my house.
No, I come down to your house because I couldn't get a bloody solar start.
Well, I'm just looking forward to the commission on the sale on that. That's
it's all arranged. I've worked it all out and the check's in the post.
Don't worry about you working it out, mate. I'll work it out with commission. You worry about that. The only way you'll be working that out is on your beer tab on your next flipping cruise. That's the only way you'll be working that out.
Well, what I did do is miss a trick. I should have offered it to you for sale. You could have had it cheap as well.
I offered to buy it off you when it was in bits.
Well, you can have it now for 150. Is that fair?
Still, just make payment in Kinder eggs.
Yeah.
You should sell that for about 180, 150, easy all day long.
Yeah, well, you know what it's like down our way, but that's what I'm going to put it up for.
But if you put on there, right? If you put it on there that you're willing to ship it, all you got to do is take the oil and petrol out, put it in a box, and put it and get Hermes to post it. You can put it anywhere in the country.
Yeah, because it ain't that big, is it? In comparison.
Take the bar off, pack it in sideways, and send it off. Mate.
Yeah.
Send it to Canada. They love a chainsaw over there, don't they? You know what them loggers are like.
Yeah.
I don't think this would be quite big enough for the boys over in Canada, to be honest with you. They would probably use this one for twigs. Ones they use are about that bloody long, like, aren't they?
Vince says Mick Conker will pay you in pasties. He'll have a stuffing job. He's run out. I've had them.
He's had a lot.
I didn't. He was sitting here whinging to me the other day. I ain't got none. I didn't have the heart to tell him I've got 13 in my freezer.
Have you got out of those yet?
No, and I wasn't going to cook them up when you were paying for them either. So they're still in there.
Well, thanks, mate. How's your sauce, by the way? Have you got used to it yet?
Don't worry about my sauce. How's your sauce? See?
It's good. Thank you. He whinges and goes, the sauce is too hot. It's too hot. I don't like it. It's too hot.
It is bloody hot, that sauce. I tell you something, it makes you sweat. But there's no two ways about it. It do make you sweat.
It's good stuff. It is really good stuff. It's German tomato sauce, basically, guys. But it's curry sauce, isn't it, mate?
It's tomato sauce, it's like a curry chili sauce. It's got chilies in it.
Yeah.
And you put a nice bit. I had to pour it for Conk because he hasn't got the squeeze anymore.
He's going to start pouring it for me. He said, what the hell am I doing pouring your sauce for you?
And it's all right. You start dipping it and away you go. But after about 5 minutes, you think, yeah, getting bloody warm in here or what? You end up pulsating because this stuff sort of kicks in. It's just bloody hot stuff.
Good stuff, I tell you. Well, I was hoping Stella might have turned up again tonight. She must be working as well.
Yeah.
But we've certainly had we've had a real cross section up. All the guys around. It's good to see everybody. It always is, to be honest with you. It's always good to see everybody.
Well, it's always nice to see me, isn't it? You know, I like to see me. Careful, Conk, because you won't come back down there again. And you were telling me just yesterday that you got another 2-stroke coming in this week, so I know.
Yeah. Well, it hasn't turned up yet. I'm still waiting. Yeah. It's the work of the devil, 2 strokes, I tell you.
Well, I know where you'll be coming about a week and a half's time.
It's only 63 miles.
Well, it's not. It's actually a good run, to be honest with you, Wayne. It's, it takes nearly as long. The worst part is from my place through to the main road, and then once you get near to Mick, there's a couple of roundabouts that are always jam packed. Is it not Winchester? Where are they trying to get to, mate?
No, Chichester.
Is that Chichester? Whatever. Honest to God, I can get there within the hour, and then it takes me at least 20 minutes after to get there.
If you'd have told me that, I would have told you to go around the other way, and you miss all that. But I'll let you sit in the traffic.
You bastard.
Well, that's who I am.
Is there honestly another way around?
Yeah.
I don't believe you just told me that.
Well, you got sat nav, haven't you?
Yeah, it just takes you through all those roundabouts.
Well, you can't trust sat navs, as I found out last week. I went to go and pick a bloody. Shut up! I went to go. I bought a lawnmower off of Facebook for 20 quid. Sold that today, and it said it's in Gosport. No, not Gosport. Guildford. No, Gosport in Gosport, which is near Pompey.
Yeah.
I put my old bloody sat nav on. Copy and paste the address. Bomb, off we went. Took me just to the north side of bloody Southampton, pretty much. New Forest exit. I turned up at the door. Of course, it wasn't the right bloody street, so I texted the bloke, and he said, "No, you've driven past me about 45 minutes ago."
I was talking to Pete Froud about it. He was pissing himself with laughter.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Dear. That's what it is.
Yeah. Well, we're just about there, guys. We're on our 2 hours. Yeah, we are just about there. A good one tonight, mate, as always. Well, every night's a good one, to be honest with you. It's great to see all the faces up again, even mixed, to be fair. Only the once. Thanks, guys, for turning up. I really do appreciate your obviously supporting it, and everybody. All the comments have been flying in all night. Actually, it's brilliant.
It's nice. It's nice to see Henry up and about again, isn't it?
It is nice to see him moving. Yeah. So say good night, guys. All the very best to each and every one of you.
Good night, everybody.
Take care, Phil.
All the very best. Thank you.